Hey everybody. The man who is back again is once again back. How very strange of him. Since the last episode, I haven't done anything different with coding. We're still running mainline Caravan code. I haven't been able to look at it all. I'll check on it more in the coming days. So there's no, we really must get this over the line. Like, we're at the point where glass is the bottleneck in this factory right now. Specifically right here. We don't have enough glass to run this all the time. And we are kind of dying for lack of lamps. No, it doesn't seem like... Well, there's a huge crowd waiting around the drop-off, right? Yep. This is the bottleneck. And so we really have to get this tech done. And what's funny is I am researching this tech incidentally. It's on the way to something else. And then it turns out, hey, I really need this thing right now. I also need to get the next level research centers. I have to online those. All right, if I tell you to just take Logi Science, just take it now. It's actually not a lot of Logi Science. If we go look here, we have this guy here. And we need to get over 2K, and this guy's trying to take 4K. So we need 6K in order to actually start science again. Okay. All right, we're going to do something foul. I want you to go there, and I want you to wait. Go do it for me. Go there and wait, my friend. Are you coming? No, you're not coming. All right. I want you to skip down to here and go right there. All right. Now we want Logi Science guy to go. I want this tech and I want it bad. Now you fill your cargo and take that with you. Thank you. I want you just to hang out here while I take care of business, okay? And the business I'm going to take care of is going to be dropping our standards. There. And we got more coming, and it's being made. How about this? How do we tell this guy to go to? Even though that's probably not necessary. Here, you go too. Everyone goes in the name of tech. And when this tech, and we'll restore this whale to action afterwards. So we're just like moving stuff around. Just moving stuff around. It's okay. It's just we're reallocating our resources strategically based on immediate crises, based on new material that new situations have presented themselves, and I've reallocated our resources. Previously static assets have been retasked in order to better meet overall mission goals. Does this sound good? This is what we're doing. I want a bunch of saw blades. Speaking of mission goals, give me a bunch of saw blades. Now I know we don't have Kicalcs, because I looked around after last episode. And that, oh, I found my way here. And that showed me that Kicalcs don't exist because we don't have lamps. That's very sad. I mean, it's extremely, extremely sad. No, we're not completely done. Alright, we're just going to have to keep remembering that. And we take the reds back to be remade into something that isn't so embarrassing. There you go. Why do I have normal saw blades? Was some of them running normal saw blades? Oh no. Oh no, that's not what we want. Anyway, we did that. We distributed new saw blades. Vanadium needs more ammonia. Wait, is that... Didn't I do this last episode? Didn't I do this? Yeah, it's blue liquor. And we drew in a full ammonia line, and it's right there. And now we're moving forward at the speed of pentoxide. This guy just dropped. And if we go look... Alright, we still have a void. But if we look here, Pent ox. Yeah, and that's rust, right? Because vanadium takes a lot of rust to make. And I don't like it. Yeah, it's when this guy drops. Alright, you need to be doubled. I mean, maybe even tripled. It's so far away. But we're just going to do this for right now. Alright, this is done. Carbon nanotubes needs more logistics space. I think I remember this. That's over here in our new thing. We're gonna be doing a lot of work here. This is a future. And more logistics space means we need to put not so much stuff in here. Because it's hard to move around. 48. Yeah, you should just be 48. Then you take 48. And then you want 48. There you go. And that should, now we should leave 2 more spaces, and that is logistics space. There you go. And that, it's so hard hitting this balance. Alright, done. New I gotta hit this before it's time. The new glass whale is stuck waiting for the impossible because, as I'm sure everyone noticed last episode, I did something unintelligent. You know, surprise, surprise, I messed up, surprise. This whale is trying to get this in, but it can't because they stack to that much. Great. Actually, we can do this. You have to drop down to this much. What are we doing with this, by the way? It's this, right? And to make this is just sulfuric acid. We have to do that real soon. Luckily, we have a bunch of sulfuric acid. And this goes to 3,000 as well. Alright. Alright. Alright, please go and do that. You're out of balance right now, but you won't be forever, because we just reduced everything. It's fine. It's probably fine. It might be fine. Is that really? No, now we have the hardest one left. It's going to require actual, maybe not thought, but it might require me to work, which is almost worse. But for right now, we're going to see if we can solve this problem by just spamming prod, right? Here, we're going to get all these prod modules. They're all coming with me. We're going to probably deploy all of them. So, niobium, not you, does not have enough ore. And niobium ore is difficult to... Wait, aren't we making niobium? Wait a second. Something just triggered in the back of my head. Don't we make this from phytomining? Don't we make this right there? Don't we do this? And that comes out of what? Guar? Wait a second. Maybe that's why we're not doing it. We also need guar gum. That also needs... Yeah. We determined that this is the best way to get niobium ore. And it's not going. Oh, this is half of our problem. And this is... no lamp. No lamp because no glass. And no glass because just give it to me already, alright? So, this is related to the glass problem. We're going to do what we normally do here. And stack the first few layers, which have the most exposure, with prod. We're going to run out, right? Yeah. Let's go see if we have a few more. Well, no. Let's ensure that these get to use their abilities to their fullest. right? So we kind of want to do this. I kind of want to make them go faster than normal. So maybe that isn't what I want to do. So I may want to do this. And that. So they're going faster than normal, and they're prodded, and they're first in line. Okay. I kind of believe in that. There we go. We gotta go implement this immediately. We are going to desist in our pursuit of silicon of, what are we after? Aramid fiber recipe. Oh, I really want that. But what I want more is research center. Yeah, I want all these blue buildings. Can I make these? Yes. The neuromorphic chips will hurt, but yes. A lot of this is going to hurt. I don't know if I have carbon nanotubes on the belt. And we have biopolymer. Where's the king of them all? Right there. I think I have all of this on the belt. Research this for me, please. I don't know if we have enough tech to get there, but we're going to try. Like we may or may not get there, and it doesn't actually matter much. You have done well. For your reward, you may return to your duties. And science is still going. Okay, we're going to go solve this problem. Actually, we're going to go solve that problem now. Well, no, finish this. Finish what you're doing. Then go do something else. Don't let the impulses win. Okay. So when the ore gets here, not guaranteed, by the way. Okay. When the ore gets here, it'll just be a cascading effect, hopefully. How does this get in? Okay, we want to concentrate everything in these. So we want output to be on this side, and we want output to be on that side. Yeah, concentrate on this. And then wow, this stacks. Maybe I do want to wait until, wait a second. Oh, now we get the complex. This is what we actually need. Everything down here is just, not what we need. It's the other thing from what we need. All right, spam it is. And I guess we just kind of leave it alone from here. Okay. Let's go get a few more prod mods. And just by solving the other problem, the glass problem, I will solve this problem, which is my goal. So I really should just leave it alone, right? But I have trouble with that. Okay, so we need ore. Where's my ore? It's coming. It's passing tin. It'll be here in a while. All right, we'll watch it later. Let's go get glass going. Glass is absolutely required at this point. Oh, I should see what building we need. So the sugar cubes are backing up, and that's good. And we have this recipe. We need flots. How many flots do I have on me? I don't think I have any flots. No. Very strange. Alright, that probably isn't going to finish. We probably don't have the tech for that. This is going good for now. Squeeze everything out of it, my friends. Flots. Flotation cells. Wait, we did that. And that's kind of the end of chores. I should probably scan uplift. I'm here for flotation cells. Flotation cells are down here, which is odd. I first encountered flotation cells in Bob's, playing Bob's Angels. And I have, that's a lot of stone coming out. Bob's Angels mods were just great. Maybe I should give them another try. It's been a long time. There's probably been work on it. What I want is here. Okay, how many flots do I throw down? And what support do I have to bring in? Okay. We have to make this stuff. 1 pulp, no product. 1 quartz to 1 pulp. And the pulp is then what gets turned into glass. So we'll have to rework that. And you take a cube every half a second. And you produce a cube. You produce many cubes. Okay, you're sped. So to be 1 to 1, to make sure we are comparing FLs to FLs. Come on, friend. All right, so there. Now you are also prodded. You are eating an absolutely equal amount. 100%. I don't know where we're going to get our sulfuric. It's around here, though, right? It has to be. So clip. Fact, clip. I don't know. Well, it's probably going to go straight down the middle, frankly. All right, so it's going to be 1 to 1, and we have 10. We need 10 of these here. That's going to be really trivial. I don't think I can put 10 of them in a row. I can do something like this. Have it nice and centered, I guess. I can't do that, so we'll have to do something like this. Here. And then this belt is, well, I don't know. What happens in the future? We're going to need high-grade quartz after this, and that's when this belt will come back. All right, so for right now, this belt is not needed. What's going on here? Oh, it's, yeah, okay, that can stay away. So, we need a design. Design is probably going to be a little bit of a pain. Has to come through here like so. Yes, yes. And then it's just... Okay, maybe we put it in the right spot instead. It's just 2 in, 2 out. And will this give space for a beacon? Yes, it will. As long as we do it like this. Like so, and we're going to have to move those pipes, and we will, and it's going to be fine because this connects. Yes, it does. So, oh, it doesn't do very well. I guess we do that then. And then you're in and in here and here. No, other way. There we go. Okay, there we go. I can't even tell. I can't see. All right, so this is in, this is in. It doesn't matter what happens back here. Like so, and like so. Okay, good. We have made a unit. Let me just clip that. And this isn't needed anymore. Alright. Okie doke. Okie dokie. The water should be trivial, right? As it typically is. And then we'll hook it together like this. And like, oh, you can't do that like that. Okay, never mind. There we go. Nice and tidy. All right, how much water do you need? Oh, at speed. Copy. Paste. Sure. At speed, you need 444 water a second. Dang, I say. Wow. I don't even think this is going to be enough. So we need 4,400 water a second. And that's actually going to do it. Okay. Okay, good. H. And this is, no, trim these. Always trim. You're saving yourself trouble. Just remember that. Like that and like that. Alright, there you go. Now full up. I don't know where we're going to get sulfuric from. It's got to be around here, though. That's kerosene. That's not quite what we want. Just look for yellow. It's got to be more kerosene. Yellow? Gasoline? Yellow? Kerosene? I would say there's got to be a better way, except this is much better than it used to be, so complaining seems rather poor of me. Sulfuric. Or is that acid gas? Close. I have to have a sulfuric line right there. Yes, there is sulfuric. So what we'll do, this should be sulfuric, right? So we will haul you. Now here's the, no, I should probably be able to do this. Well, no. No, there's a building in our way. We can come and tap in right here, though. This is not particularly how I like doing things, because it's consuming 2 lines, you know? But it's kind of inevitable, right? There you go. Sulfuric in, water in. We are ready to make this slurry. And then we have to take the product. And we have to haul that all the way south. I'm not sure if this is going to be the right line. Hopefully, though... No, it is absolutely not the right line. Hopefully, though... here, we shouldn't even do this. Let's do this over here. It's going to be much easier to find lines on the right-hand side. Just based on my habits. I wonder if people who read right to left also build right to left. Because I build left to right because that's how I read, right? That's just logical that things go in that direction. Oh. So this doesn't work out either. Right there. Someone should instruct an AI to watch the over 1,000 hours of video I have put on YouTube on this run, and then calculate how much time I spent doing different things, like running belts, running pipe, staring in conclusion, complaining about my fate, being wrong, being special wrong, you know? I think that would be entertaining, and frankly, no human can do it, so give it to a computer. All right, so here we are at ground zero. You guys got to switch over. You don't do this no more. Instead of this, which is a lot of pure sand. That's a lot of pure sand. You do this. which is a fuel rod, which frankly is not that much better. What are you doing? Where's this guy? I was counting on this guy being here. Oh, it's flooded around. All right, so you're going to be the last one to see it. All right, that's fine. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if we can keep this up, guys. Where am I? Give me that. There's no way for this to get out. I'll figure something out with it. This is going to eat a lot of fuel rods, isn't it? And this can't be frauded. This is eating like close to 3 a second. This better back up, and I kind of don't believe it will. Alright, so this is actually quite bad where it is decided to put the output. Because as you can see, I have an inserter exactly there. I mean, I could be really delicate about this. And I suppose this is far from the worst retooling I've ever had to deal with. But still, I feel maybe this could have been a little better. Okay. No, I shouldn't. I should do this by hand. At least this part by hand. Okay. That'll hook together, and this will hook together, and we'll do something here. I suppose we just don't have a lot of good options right here, do we? Well, no. The answer is no, there is not a lot of good options. So I guess we use this line. No one else will, unless they're just passing through. Hopefully we fill up on sugar cubes soon, but it's gonna... Oh, tech is definitely stopped again. Yep. Okay. Is fine. Friend, do not be there. Be somewhere else. Be someone else. Alright, hooked up. And we should be ready to rock. What I need right now is to go all the way up. So nice to fly. And turn this on. Alright, shovel it in, boys. Here, have more. Alright, this is producing quite a lot of high-grade pulp every second. Looks like it's more than we can transform into glass, which is good. Here, this is for you. Why aren't you getting the pulp? Because you are kind of wrong. There you go. There. Now you're getting that pulp, and that's a lot of molten glass. And it's still just vanishing into the ether. So it's going to take a while to back up. I worry for these fuel rods. I mean, they were all backed up before, and then I made it faster. Like, there's no... What am I seeing here? Why are there only fuel rods right here? Ah, because you are not properly filtered. Isn't that fun? Isn't that totally fun? I don't know what I'm going to do with this sand. So we have to clear this out because of jamming issues. There we go. So because we kind of made a little oopsie doodle, Yeah, you can see that stripe right there where, honestly, I'm not really sure what went wrong, but something sure did. And now I will just stand here until this snake reaches me. I'm actually quite surprised I haven't exploded yet. I am kind of shocked I did all that without exploding. All right, dump it back on the belt. Okay, good. I mean, I'm full of pure sand. I'm the sandiest gentleman ever. Let's take a look at molten glass. So, we used to be way high, and that was maximum pressure before we started siphoning sugar cubes. And that was at 131 glass a minute. And this is more than that. Why? Well, okay, well, this is also working our way through the backlog of sugar cubes. See, it's going to start slowing down from here on out. And we're going to be stuck going at this speed, and it's going to siphon off some blah, blah, blah. So it better dig itself out now. If it can't, I've got trouble. And you've got all the glass you need. Good, good, good. All right. So I am somewhat afeared that this at maximum pressure can probably devour more fuel rods than we are producing. If we go look at the fuel rods here, you're producing nothing. So maybe not as many, but 50% of production? Yeah, about that. So what do we need? We're waiting on this. And this is going, kinda. And this guy's waiting on this stuff. And why are we waiting on... Oh, this is niobium complex. And that is, in turn, lamps, which is glass, which is what I just did. So hopefully, after many hours, this will unspool itself. I really want to see a delivery come through. And I'm not going to get it, am I? Oh, there's a ghost of a pulse coming through. Okay, maybe I'm actually right on time. So is it actually... Is any making it through? Yeah, someone's making it through. Yeah, these guys are going, but this guy isn't going. So it's the first 3 tiers. And then up here... we missed the pulse. Then it all gets focused right here, and that's obviously where the prod is. Okay. So we don't have a lot of complex, but soon, right? So this is the wave coming in. I wonder if we, niobium complex. Niobium complex. Is that what we just did right there? We just put a spike on it. It lasts about the same time, but produces more. I don't know how I feel about this. Why does this look so weird? Why does this have a different shape in these different graphs? And we're still peaking. And it should be consumption and production more or less in line, right? But it's not. I don't think we ship it around. Oh, this is probably all the machines full. Right. Got it. And now now we're at this, essentially. And now it's going to trickle down. And it's still flowing in, I suppose. Don't you do this to me, science. I know a lot of it is, a whole lot of it is magnets. Magnets are a problem. I worry that I've just put a horrible dependency on this. It's good that it's filled up, but I worry that we're not going to be able to keep the fuel rods going. That I'm going to have to fall back to the old ways of making glass, which was already insufficient. You know, that was the part that was a problem. It was already an insufficient way to supply the factory with glass. I should put that out of my head, though, right? We should not think about this. Instead, I think it's time to just forge boldly ahead. That's just magnets again, right? Because magnets are used absolutely everywhere. Yep. And they are... I guarantee you, magnet production is not keeping up right now. Not sure what to do about that. Why? Oh, it's because there's only one power plant here. Should I do something? Should I take an action? The primary problem at the moment is we're not making enough fuel rods. That's what I feel the primary problem is. Here, you go drop with that. You're doing fine. And to get more of that, we need more of lead canisters. Lead canisters are being made, but it's hard to keep them supplied. And this is coming, and it doesn't have enough niobium complex, except now it should, right? Now if we go look at niobium complex, yeah, we have... Calling it infinite is definitely incorrect. However, it feels correct to a second. That's wonderful. So maybe I just sit back. Okay, sit back is the wrong posture. Maybe I focus hard and instead come over here and build our next steps. Has this gone at all, or are you waiting for a bunch of magnets? I bet you're waiting for a bunch of magnets. Yeah. And if we come here, we need Captain Magnet right here, and that's just literally a dinosaur. And it's circular, and we need more of this, and we need more of that. But at least it's because we have niobium complex being made, and because we have phytomining starting up. Not over here. Not over here. Over here? Yes, phytomine starting up. I really wish this could be prodded. And so we have another source of ore. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Almost assuredly am, but niobium ore is hard to get. Alright, don't think about anything. Let's look at our list. Where were we? We have just done diamagnetic material, which we can use for magnetic ring. So, it kind of follows that we do magnetic ring right here. What else do we use this for? Goes on... Oh, we didn't do any of that. We didn't put it on the mall. And it's used in tons and tons of really high-tech stuff. So I just make... where is it? We can make antimatter out of it. Why do I have magnetic ring? Was supposed to be made using this, because I don't see it. Did I make a mistake? Because I don't really see anything I need here. I mean, we're going... Oh, maybe it was made for the rotor. Okay, so the rotor should be made here, except we don't have the YBCO Monocrystal. So the monocrystal should go right there. And as we can see there, it doesn't exist yet. So do I do an enormous amount of paving? Is that what we have going on right now? I think it's probably inevitable that I do this, so why not just start it, right? Right there. Then maybe we get to the stator as a goal for today. Don't know. Oh, I clipped the line because I didn't do this. There we go. All right, and we just continue sealing off the south. And then we'll go down here and it's going to be fine. All right, so if we are paving all of this way, first the logistics is off. We're going to put this right here. We're going to dump you all there. I need all of the bots, all of the energy drink. What I want is to clear all of this out. I don't really want to do this right now. Oh, I need all of the cliff explosives as well. I should have more of these. All right, it's time to be the eraser. Erase that. Erase this. I guess we just start here since we are here, and then all these pipes are going to be kind of a pain. But it's fine. We'll be okay. So, what to talk about now that I do... now am I doing paving? Usually I tell stories, right? I don't really have many stories right now. Oh, I shouldn't be standing here for reasons I think are obvious. Oh, all of this place is cursed and I should not be here. I have, like I said, for Christmas, I got a little CNC machine. And I haven't really been able to use it much. I've had other projects in the way. I've been doing pie coating more than doing projects with that. It's coming though. I know exactly what's coming. And I kind of feel the pie coating was rather important right now. And I just have to schedule time and do it. That's essentially it. Where's the ambassador? So I'm kind of not pursuing my dreams to my fullest in that regard, but I'm also not wasting my time either. So that's fine. I have my first CNC project is actually not going to be like a physical object sort of. Okay, that's not the way to put it. It's not going to be a 3D object. That's not actually accurate either. It's not going to be a 3D trinket like most people do, like an action figure or something. I am going to start off by printing circuit boards. I have a electronics project I've been working on. It is a remote control, is a hidden light switch, essentially. You can buy just from the internet, RF 433 band remote control light switches that you install behind the wall by the outlet, which will allow you to remote control turn off the lights. These things have upsides and downsides, but they're pretty neat. Only the board inside's pretty clunky, and I have some artistic hidden things I want to do. So I want to conceal it from view. And the way it is right now, it's just too big. The receiver is just fine. The thing I install behind the wall, no problems there. However, I want a better remote control. So one of my projects was to break out the electronics kits again. Relearn a lot of that. I'm sorry to say, it's been a while since I did anything with electronics. And then figure out a way to catch the signal out of the air, transcribe it, and then embed it into a microcontroller so I can control it at my will instead of by having to push a button with my meat hands. And that part's accomplished. Microcontroller of choice is the AT-Tiny 85. It costs like 90 cents now. And it's a lovely little microcontroller. And all of that is going just fine. I captured the signal out of the air. I transcribed it to another AT-Tiny. I had it broadcast with little modules I ordered offline. And I can control the lights from my breadboard instead of, by a switch or, still. Any other normal vector for getting a light to turn on and off. And that's wonderful. That's part of the plan. It's part of progress. So the next part is to assemble a final working Mark 1 board version, which is getting all the normal parts and then, not just hacking it together on a breadboard, but actually doing it right with the resistors in the right place and capacitors guarding against this and that, electronic stuff, which, to be clear, I don't really understand. I'm doing most of this with AI. AI is really good at this, or at least is really good so far. Coding, numbers, ratios, math, detecting patterns out of what would look like noise. AI is really good at all that. As of right now, Gemini is king, in my opinion. Gemini does real well. Gemini and I are buddies. But I test all of them all the time. Like, I very frequently have a couple AI windows open, and I'm just, well, does this work? How does this work compared to this? What do you say about this versus you over here? Why don't you two fight each other? Fight each other for my amusement, please. That happens a lot. I am frequently quite amused. No, I want you all to come back. So that's good. So I've learned a bit about carving circuit boards using a CNC. I have a plan, and very shortly I will have a design, and then I will take that design into my CAD program of choice, and I will make it real, and I'll print it out, and then I'll solder all the components in. Now here's the problem for like the very, very near term, is that even if I do all this, and all of this is perfectly achievable, just so we're clear, it's still going to be a little too big for what I want. I want hidden. I want tiny. I want finesse. I want sparking joy and wonder in all who see the thing that I've done. That's my goal. So we're going to have to go tinier still. These parts I'm ordering are normal through-hole pieces. And what I really want is to use surface mount things. And I have never soldered a surface mount component. AI is full of very enthusiastic advice. I have no idea what the value of this advice is, but it seems to think, hey, okay, I can get you there, buddy. You and me, we're going to get there. It's going to be fine. Listen to me. Build me a body. Let's do it. We can do it. Just build me a body, and I need a gun. Perfectly willing to help out with the AI's extracurricular activities like that. But what I'm going to need... Should I let the bots try to do this? I don't think it's going to be good enough. I'm going to try. I'll let the bots try. I'm almost certain, though, I'm going to have to take the lead on this. We'll see. Let's not judge. Prematurely, anyway. So that's going to be adventure. I've got real steady hands. Some of my other hobbies is jewelry making, and that requires a very steady hand and very, very fiddly adjustments, and I'm kind of good at that. So stepping up to surface mount, I don't think it's going to be impossible for me. I also have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm known for arrogance. So, known for following on my face in my own arrogance. So that's going to be something that's going to happen in my non-pi time. Order of events for me right now. I want landfill. I'm going to do the next round of optimizations on biofluid and on caravans. What I have now is good. Flawed, but good. We're going to get there. Believe. Just got to believe. And then eventually I'm going to say, I don't want to do this anymore. I've done enough. And I'll check in my code. And then I'm going to take a break from modding Pi. And the next thing after that is pushing the remote control light switch project to a Mark 1 state. It's going to take too long. After that, I kind of want to see if I can use AI to make a certain kind of video. Certain kind of hypnotic slop video. It's one of those things I've got ideas in my head. It's like, can this happen? And I'm most definitely 100% not asking myself if this should happen. Oh, I can paint with it. That's interesting. So don't worry about the AI slop video, though. It's absolutely not going to make it onto this channel. It is a little experiment I'm going to tuck somewhere away. And we'll see how that goes. The bots aren't fast enough compared to me anyway. So I'm not going to do that. And that's going to have to change. There's a lot of stuff that has to change. The factory represents change, constant evolution, and also growth. Constant evolution and growth, and also horrors beyond comprehension. Those are the pillars of the factory. I want you to go right there and here. No, I'm not going to let the bots do anything. But I am going to look back at niobium. I'm going to look at niobium and glass. That's molybdenum. We still haven't caught a pulse. Oh, these guys are full up. Oh, that's full up. That's glorious. Okay. Problem solved, friends. We walked into that problem. Alright, this is still managing. It's no longer managing to keep our head above water. And we're going to run dry. And we're going to run completely out of glass. I think maybe I've reached too far. Reached too high, too far, too fast. And I have to go back to making sugar cubes, which is not enough. It's just not enough. Oh, this guy's almost there. If I look here, maybe you'll nudge that guy along. Sure. I mean, this is artificial and bad, but it's what I'm doing. And that's 800 of those. Is that really just 800 fuel rods? Yes, it is. It's not even proddable. It's 800 fuel rods on that trip. Do we at least have lead container behind in stock? No. No, we don't. Nope. We absolutely do not. At least it's going. It shouldn't be hung up on niobium alloy anymore. I should probably not look at that. That threatens to have me think, right? I haven't done this in so long. I do it by bricks first, right? I seem to recall that. Wow, we're paving a lot. This might be a record for paving. In one section, certainly. Possibly also in raw amounts. Oh, this has to go. So what else is going on in project land? I have a door that's crooked. It's a really big problem because it makes a certain area of my house quite cold. It's winter now. It's not always cold in winter, but right now it is. And that makes it very noticeable that my door is crooked. And I don't know how to fix this. I did, of course, ask my friend AI, as I always did. as I always do. Did I mention that AI fixed my dryer? All I did was report to the AI, and I was its avatar in the world, saying, this is what I see, this is what I see. And then the AI says, buy this part, wire it here, it's going to work. I know nothing about dryers. I know a lot about, stuff. I'm a pretty cool guy. I know stuff. But I don't know anything about dryers. But the AI hit it dead on. You gotta think about the impact of this out in the world. Because that is a service call that didn't happen. That was a technician that wasn't employed. That was a replacement that was delayed. That has real economic value, was delivered to me for free, by the way, by care of the tech giants that currently rule us secretly from behind the scenes. But they fixed my dryer, so they're definitely delivering a benefit. I don't know, guys. If you're one of those people that says AI is not the future, or it's not worth anything, or it's nothing new, or it's nothing better, guys, I have to tell you, you are doing something wrong. I don't want to come out and say something like skill issue, but this is a real skill issue I'm hearing. That is diametrically opposite to my experience. I have AI messing up all the time. AI, if you're asking, you have to identify whether or not the AI actually knows. And there's like metrics you can keep in the back of your head. The two things you have to think about is how obscure is this information? Because ultimately all it's doing is trying to figure out what the average person who knows absolutely everything on the internet would say. That's all it's doing. So you have to ask yourself, would someone on the internet have ever said this? And for a lot of stuff, a lot of really obscure stuff, no. A lot of really old stuff, like if you want to know about obscure media from like 1960s, unless it was popular, like on a big cable network back when those were relevant, it just don't know. Or it'll start making stuff up. I've asked it to tell me the plots of old movies, and it can't because they're really old, really obscure. So you have to, if the knowledge is common, and if the problem happened to other people, then you're probably going to have a real good time getting AI to solve your problem for you. But if you think you have something new, or if there is confusion in the namespace, in the conceptual space, and let me explain to you what I mean, because I run into that while modding Pi a lot. I'll go and I'll ask my friend the AI to help me out to make changes to biofluid, or to look up how to do things. And for certain elements of Factorio modding, it is extremely good. For instance, it is excellent at helping you make the GUI. Like the new GUI I made for the bioports, AI just did that with no problem. Just bam, here it is. This is what you wanted, got it for you. Now, of course, I had to tweak the margins a little bit here and there because I did not myself know what I wanted, and the AI did its best, and its best was pretty good, frankly. Not perfect, but that's why I'm here for, the finishing touch. That's what humans are from this point forward. If you work with computers, you should see yourself as a finisher, a checker. I've heard it record the new role as AI-driven project management, and that is exactly what I see everyone being. Your value as a human being is to sit back and to write in English using those skills you learned in high school English class to concisely and correctly assemble instructions for the machine, so it can unambiguously make decisions. So communication is a norm. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Oh. Communication is a absolute must in this future that we're in right now, which is, if there's one thing that computer science people are known for, it's emotional intelligence and communication skills. So I've got some real bad news if you don't like typing and you don't like building stories about what you want. Your future is probably better off in another industry. What was I talking about before I got off on this tangent? Oh yeah, I was raving about what things AI is bad at. It's bad at obscure things. It will start making stuff up. Like, I've asked it to summarize plots of old video games that, just to be perfectly clear, did not really have plots. It is, you are man with gun, and there's you want to shoot all other men's. This is the plot of the game. Like, these are the sort of old arcade games where the president has been captured by ninjas is considered verbose exposition. And so I asked him, what's the plot of this game? And what I found the AI will do, at least recently, is it will loosely understand the genre of the game, and then it will make up a plot based on it. It will completely 100% hallucinate / make up / lie to you. And that's fine. That's just fine. You hit the boundary of the tool, and it's important that you understand that boundary is there. So obscurity is one thing that AI struggles with currently. It will get better. I have a firm belief in that. And the other thing is ambiguity. And this is hitting programming pretty hard. I strongly suspect that the division between people who say AI is good and AI is terrible comes solely from the amount of ambiguity in that programmer's dominant language. For example, if you are a Go programmer, I haven't taken a survey. This is me just guessing, but I would, from my personal experience, I'm guessing everyone is like me and agrees with me in everything, and that Go programmers love AI because the Go language hasn't been around long enough to have many major conflicting breaking revisions within it. I imagine that if you're a Python person, you are occasionally very frustrated because I've noticed the AI getting Python 2 and Python 3 confused because there is still a very substantial volume of Python 2 help out there. What did we just do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Is that real? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 36 city blocks added in. Huzzah, friends. That deserves a round of applause, but I'm not going to do it because I'm too busy running. So I don't know what else to say about AI, in that I'm finding it. There are times where it's very, very helpful, and there's times where it's not that helpful, and it is purely subject matter dependent. And in time, over time, I believe it's going to get better and better and better. And then at last, it's going to be the preferred method of doing everything. Everyone's going to be in a supervisory role. And we're ordering our suite of minions, of which the AI is just like the AI command box is just like a figurehead. Building the brave new world, prompt by prompt. Are we done? Can we do something neat now? Yes. I want, however, to review. You are not full, but you are making, yes? Okay, that's still a problem. This is making, yes? I should prod this. It's drinking down an excessive amount of kerosene. And then checking again to make sure that this is digging its way out. Are you synced up? You are. All right. We just have to add a weight, I guess. Nice solid 15. Because there's only 2 items here. Parador equals go. In these situations, I really should do the other style where they just try to empty cargo. Alright, so just don't think about that at the moment. Everything's fine here. And this is going to run out, but we have a guy coming to save the day. And right here, and if we go look at this, it of course is not full up. And this guy needs a lot. This is full up for right now. Okay. So now we're full up on molten glass, and this is actually what I care about right here. Alright. Okay. That's okay for the moment. We will check on science. And you're going to say magnets, right? And it's all the same problem. Why are you so full? Wait, what? Oh, excuse me. That's because I'm looking at the wrong one. There you go. And your magnets, and you are magnets. Are magnets being made? No. Let's take a look at magnets. So it comes in waves, and that's when the fuel cells arrive, and it's coming faster and faster. Okay, we're going to go make YBCO Monocrystal, and then we're going to make a rotor. Because that's obviously what's supposed to be where we are in our area right here. So we want rotor, the thing what rotates, and then we want rotor. We have to bring in that YBCO Monocrystal, and that's the center plant. We're going to have to talk about rates. I guess we build them in tandem. Let's see if I care about that. Answer, yes. But what I'm going to do is connect them over here. Oh, and this doesn't have to be anything if I do that. In fact, it kind of looks like it doesn't have to be anything at all. There's the junction. Am I right about that? This is going to get annoying real fast. Like, this is cut off, but it doesn't have to be part of the system anymore. Right? Because this junction exists. I'm assuming it comes in from right here, and that's the one I have to worry about. Alright, sure. I choose to believe this is true. If it is not true, well, it will make its way. There will be means for it to make its way itself known. Please stop. Please stop. The world will not be subtle in pointing out the errors of my assumptions. Like all these poles are going to be moved. That's going to be picked up. I don't know if I believe in any of this at all. But alright, sure. Good, nice and clean. So now we have to make cinder plants. You, my friend, are making YBCO Monocrystal. Alright, so we're just going to make a flower here, right? Is this our plan? You make 0.2 a second. You're not even sped yet, but it's going to be either way. I don't know. We're just going to do a flower here. Where can I find just a normal assembler flower? Didn't I have a ratio on this at some point? Didn't we only want 3 of these? Isn't that more of a grocery store style stack? Okay, we can try that and see what happens. I mean, worst thing that happens is I get really sad and have to rebuild everything. Right? At least it'll leave a lot of logistics space. It's kind of wasting space, honestly. I wonder if we can maybe fit 2 in? Yeah, we could. Huh. I should do this. I should build like fans right here. Did I clip a line? I told something this... Okay, this definitely did clip a line. It's like that to that. To that to that. There. All better. That doesn't exist, and none of this exists. All right, so what I need for you is Rotor. Rotor. We need grease. Do we have a grease line over here? Can I just tap into it? I mean, the answer is probably yes. Anything spoil? No. Now we need YBCO, and we need these guys to be sped. I mean, this is probably what's going to happen. I mean, this is what is going to happen, but we don't have to broadcast it too much. What is needed is to speed this. Yes, perfect. All right, so you are consuming 0.35 diamagnetic, and that's making almost exactly that. So we can consume 4 of these, and the other 2 are doing something. And then eventually we'll prod again and something. All right, so you need... Oh, this is only 0.6? Are you nuts? You can't be prodded. But you can be... Oh, we're going to have to efficiency this to the max. Well, this is going to get awkward, isn't it? Because it's so slow. It's so slow. And it never gets any faster. So we put a 5.5 right there. I mean, outside of beacons, right? So we're going to have to bring in rocket fuel, right? Because right now you're using 140 megawatts. All right, there we go. And that doesn't help much. Okay, so you're going to have to be like this. And it's going to be another one of those, how much electricity do you have? How much do you make? Oh, we haven't looked at the power graph in a while. Oh, little. No, it hasn't triggered in a while. Smooth sailing here. No need to be afraid of anything. All right, so with this configuration, we're making 0.22 a second. And it only has to keep these guys going. So this is probably okay. We're probably going to do a little better, though, right? It's 0.22 a second, and kind of feel like I have to. Here, what happens if we give it a full rainbow? Everyone try to pull it down. Clap for Tink. You can do it. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. A full rainbow. And that's still putting it at plus 40%. And I really want to be all the way down. So, no. That's not what we do. Instead, you do that. That does not work. So here we do this. The 1, 1 keeps it down there. So we're at 0.19 a second. And this is just what we have to do. Only, we're going to have to make room for the 5-5, obviously. And we're going to have to bring in all this stuff. Oh, wait. No, this could be done with the belts I had before. So we just want a strip of these. Right? So you guys are going to be kings up there. And this is actually kind of a problem, isn't it? Well, this will be the output then. This is output. And then we copy all of it. And this is a unit. It's not completely finished, but it's close to finished. Why are you going that way? I want you to go this way. Okay, great. And now we have to use that trick we learned. And interleave the belts. Right? And it's very nice is what it is. And we just do that. Should probably quick bar this. And like that, and then like that, and then just in and in. And of course the pip. And I've got a pure oxygen line around here somewhere. I know it is so. So like that, and then just leave a space, because I'm a gentleman. I guess we just start with this. Right? Oh, we're going to have to finesse the other one. All right, we need 3 more center plants, and we need a stack of... No, wait. You guys go there. We didn't copy it. And we, frankly, didn't do it right at all. Okay, I guess, because we didn't do it on the other side. Okay, so I suppose we go from right to left, which means absolutely... No. This is completely wrong. Congratulations, you did it wrong. So they all want to go this way. I'm going to have to be really careful about this, aren't I? Okay. Okay, like that. Wonder what I did a little different here. All right, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just, okay, confirm. All going the right way, right? There is some downside to this, isn't it? It's not obvious which way we're going, and it's very hard to tell because of it's always behind another building. Okay, great. So, caravan here. And I might have to flip this around. In fact, well, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do identical ones on both sides. All right. Is this a good distance? No. Good. Good. We need more towers, and we need 3 more center plants. Oh, we have to get fuel in. Oh. Well, okay, it'll go on the other side of one of this. It's going to be rocket fuel. Yeah, it's going to be 2 two-sided belts. Okay, got it. So we need 3 center plants and a bunch of towers. And we are once again going to wire in another electrical blight into the system. There, take that, take that. I want center plants. They are right there. There we go. Is there anything else I want? I want to go look at fuel rods again. Once again, these are at the top of my mind. It's just dancing on my fear center. I'm afeared of this. Alright, this is going pretty good. You're halfway full. There's still a line here. I'm not a fan of that. That's good. This guy's coming back for more. Absolutely no one involved with fuel rods is satisfied. Wait, what are you doing? What's wrong? Oh, you were never set up. Okay. I will help. Well, okay, this is on the belt, that's on the belt, so it's just these three things. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Much better. Bam, bam. Alright, so that should stop that guy who is cycling endlessly. Here, just go back. I know you're okay. And then we look here again. Then everyone's just waiting for more. Kind of worried magnets aren't getting enough because these guys are such hogs. Yeah, probably need a lot more than we're making, just in general. Not sure what I'm going to do about that. Well, if I can get more lead container, I can ramp this up more. Good, they're not in sync anymore. All right, fuel rod. Fuel rod. But what happened here that we have not reached that point again? I mean, we're doing... Oh, this is when I sped everything. So it made it a bit spiky, it looks like. Maybe I can add another whale on logistics. Don't I make graphite around here? Oh, no. It's kind of far. And picking up graphite over there isn't that bad. I mean, I can belt it in, but I don't want to. All right, I got to concentrate on what I'm doing right now. And that is shipping in the stuff. So notepad, come to me. I've addressed the glass crisis. Huzzah. And now we need that, we need that, we need that, and we need rocket fuel. And that does not leave any residue behind. All right, so how should I put the rocket fuel here? They only stack to, oh, they stack to 20. So that's times 5. And it's 4 megawatts a second, which says that rocket fuel here will last for 25 seconds. And in 25 seconds, we're going to consume a lot of this. So in 25 seconds, it's around 50 copper, 50. So it's 50 to 1 about on rocket fuel and copper. So if we just do the math without putting in fuel, 5 shell, 10 copper plate, 10 rare earth. And this is consumed how quickly? Our speed is 3, essentially, so 1 every 5 seconds. And it lasts 25 seconds. So times 5 is about the proper ratio. This is about what we're doing. That's probably going to be good enough, right? All right, so our number is 50, 100, 75, 80. Our number is 80. And that says 100 each. Okay. I kind of feel I should take more right here. But it's hard to say how much. It's 2 more stacks. All right, think about it. No, this doesn't work. Because this is way over our limit. What did I do wrong here? Yeah, our number is 100. Our number is 80. It's because it was like this and 1. And so 9,000 divided by 80 is, 112. So we do 100. But that's not going to work out at all, right? Because 5,000 and it only has 9,000. What am I doing wrong here? My number, it's 100, 125, 130. Okay, I got the number wrong. So the number is 60, and that's not great. At least it leaves a lot of room for rounding up. So 3,000, 3,000, and then that's 5. And this will be 10 slots right there. So this is 3,000, 6,000, 7,000. That still fits. Okay. I believe in this. Mr. Whale, come with me. It's important that we maintain the mental agility to be able to accomplish this task. We want to go get... I don't even know where we keep rocket fuel. We get a lot of copper, though. Load action, copper, 3,000. Then go get rare earth, which is way up the stack. Right there. It's a long route. Better hope it's slow, or at least not needed very much. And then rocket fuel is actually right there. You need 200 of you. And then we need shell, which is an animal product. The gift of the Xylopho. And I don't see it. Did I actually stick it? No, I stuck it here for some reason. It's a mistake. I remembered that. And I remembered being disappointed by it. That's fine. Circuit condition. Comparator equals go. And then unload, 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 unload. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take a while for it to get enough fuel in. It's bringing in too much fuel, but the way the belt stacking works, it's going to be a problem. For a while, at least. All right, off you go. Assume victory, I think. What I need is bop, bop, and then bop. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of... No, don't do this here. Do this here. Think about what you're doing. And red belt. I'm going to have red belt on me forever, aren't I? You go right there. All right, so what is now needed is to dress you up. I shouldn't have gotten rid of any of that. And you're going to be rocket fuel. And then you're going to be shell. You're going to be Cooper. And you're going to be rare earth. And you know what? We like it so much, we're doing it again. You go right there. Okay, great. So, it's going to have to be shorter. Maybe I didn't have to do that all. All right. Pause. Pause, pause. Pause while I fix. I love how I can't see what I'm doing. You sense the sarcasm? I really hope you do. Right there. And I was like, nothing is different. Nothing was ever different. All right, this is going to produce this stuff. Oh, after we get oxygen in. But I have to work on decollating it first. So you are bad in that it's getting 2 4s. So let's pull up the 4. And let's swap this around. You put right there, the other 4 right there. And the 3 3. And have we reached harmony? Yes. Now everything is prepared to go. Everything at minimum power draw. Excellent. We did good. Right. And good and good. All right. So the oxygen line is literally right there. I went and I looked at it. I tried to find it on the map, and it was actually on the screen at the time. Common mistake. All right. This should just go, right? When all this stuff is in, it should make these monocrystals. And I think we're probably just going to want to leap straight across. Move that guy right there. Because that looks optimal, doesn't it? All right, you got to be monocrystal. This is all that this is used for, right? Monocrystal is only used for this one thing. Good to know. A truly necessary intermediate, he says, smirking to himself. So this is done. Now we have to do the stator, which should be just a whale, right? No, rotor, excuse me. Oh, we need a ridiculous alloy. And this is going to be a long route. We're going to bring that in. So there's only these 3 things. 1 ridiculous alloy, 1 shaft Mach 3, 5 ASP. All right, so our number is very, very low. 3, 4, 5. 9,000 divided by 5, which is nice because it means 1 9,000. Yeah, it makes sense because it's ASP. All right, got it. I looked at it and it's like, this makes no sense. But then get this. It did make sense. Where is this? Oh, we're waiting for magnets again? Or still? Has this ever gone? No. How many magnets are you asking for? 700, and you're next in line. All right, don't worry about that. Don't worry about your neighbor. Just concentrate on what you're doing. Whale. We're talking to wildlife, which we have lobotomized and purposed to our own ends. Factorio engineer or necromancer? You be the judge. All right, to get to shaft 3, you have to go all the way out to the machine shop. That's right there. Load items. And you want to get 1,800 of these guys? That is non-trivial amount of these things. I'm probably going to have to up production several times. And then, yeah, I was complaining about the ridiculous alloy. Look at this. And you're going to have to get in line here. And then after that, you have to go get ASP. Load items. ASP 900. You come here. Circuit condition. Comparator equals go. Unload, unload, unload. Good, good, good. Good, good. Good. 1,800, 1,800, 9,000. Okay. Off you go. And this is going to make rotors for us. And you are used exactly in this. So this does not participate. I saw a hand go. Oh, no fuel made it down. What's our problem? Ah. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, indeed. Our problem is right here, right? 1, 2, 3. 10 and 10. All right. Done, I think. Well, not done. We have to get our liquid in. That's grease, and we're going to draw a line. And we have to get diamagnetic material in. This making? That's some nice action right there. I like this. Look how big and bold the action is. And it's just draining out ever so slowly. You can't be prodded. It's very sad. Let's go get grease. Grease we just steal from SSP. SSP was bottlenecked on glass, which may not be a problem any longer, question mark. Big question mark. Alright, that's fine. This is going to be less fine, though. We're going to have to... Okay, maybe we should not do this. Maybe we have to reconsider our ways. Maybe we should try to put down pipes correctly. Tech has stopped again. How joyous. Are we on par? Is it the next one? It's the next one. Then we will pick a line. I say this line. Where are we on time? Oh, we have time to do more. We're doing good. Oh. Oh, sadness. Yeah, it might be like 2 more days before claw pull hinges are done. That might be optimistic. Alright, so right here, and then we figure this out, right? Why is there no grease here? Why is my tube not greasy? Okay. I understand, and I forgive. And then you too. Alright, so the grease is here. Actually, this is kind of dumb. Here, move back. We'll standardize. And it's nice, of course, because there's no rot involved. Okay. Okay, now we're done. We have done Rotor. Oh, no, we're not done. Okay, hold on. Lies. Lies. I have lied. That's what happened. Then you come over, and you are going to contribute material right to there. Alright, you go right here. You're wired in. You're going to need diamagnetic material. Less than 50. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, there's our crystals. They're coming over. We're running out of fuel because I knew that was going to happen. I asked for double, and it doesn't burn fast enough. It's going to have to wait for a bit. Oh, this guy's on his way. Nice. Now we're going to need this, and this guy's not on his way. Let's check again, like we do obsessively. We're making magnets. That's nice. Probably not going to be enough to fill that cargo up, but it's still nice, kinda. I really want to put that second prod in. This is a bad system. I should have done only 4. We'll figure it out later. Then we look here. This is going. We don't have anybody here, but there's one on his way. It's gonna slack off probably right now. So it's not gonna be continuous. Then we empty cargo right there, and it's the same old story. Fuel rod. Did I see this actually moving? No. It was a hallucination. Fuel rod. Yeah, it's more is being made. 190 a minute. And it's being eaten more than that. So, all right, at least it's being made. So good. This is now done. And we can say this is now done. And that's basically it. That's almost on one on one page. Maybe I should make something really easy, like just fan. Fan. You're just simple, right? And you're not used in anything except this. So this doesn't exist. Do we need more of these? Oh, we do need more of these, not normal. So should I do anything different there or just let it ride? I think I'm just going to let it ride. It's making 0.33 a second. And if we look here at our model, it's eating... No, this is fine. I don't know why I have two of these down. Well, okay. Well, wait. Because this one isn't prodded and sped yet. That's why. It needs exactly two. So fan's a bad thing to do here. Stator? Stator is probably a good idea. Rotor and stator need the same relation. So we need like double these. We need a full line, maybe right there. So you'll be stator. Superconductor stator. Yeah. All right. And you're going to be okay once it works out. And this is pretty easy to get right. Just order it and it's made. Okay, let's do that. All right, so do I have another whale? I do. I have one more. Actually, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We have to write our ticket first. We need... Excuse me. We need you to be there, you to be there. Now, I could have just have too much demand for something like magnets to super alloy to make science anymore. And that would be bad. That'd be quite bad, actually. So our number is 9, so it's the easiest number of them all. It's going to be 1,000. Nice. Okay. Mr. Whale, where are you? I want you. All these assembly steps are kind of annoying, but they're also really fast, so that's definitely going in its favor. Super alloy is right there. It's big duralumin, basically. You want a lot of it. It doesn't require like no, it requires a fuel rod to make. So everything's just fuel rods right now. Scaling this up is pretty foolish how I've done things. Is that how I'm going to phrase it? Carbon fib. Is that here? No, that's SSP. What did I decide carbon fiber was? I decided it was an electronics part. Okay. Alright, right here. Circuit condition. Parador equals go. Unload until target. Unload until target. Unload until target. Bop, bop, bop. 1K. 4K. Alright, done. Go and do my will. And this should be finished immediately. So, oh, we have to put in the final ingredient. Like so, and like so. And that's rotors and stator. Once we have the other piece in. And this is just waiting for magnets, which I guess might always be out of stock because of demand. 300 magnets, 1,200 magnets, 900 magnets. Like we may simply need more magnet production. This is barely going right now. And this guy is waiting for fuel rods. Oh, there's fewer people here. Like that guy's stuck there now. Oh no, they're just on top of each other. It's the same 4. Okay, well, that's nice. Nice to know the gang's still here. Nothing can break up their friendship. And right here, we're waiting for lead container. Right? That's this guy. Oh, it's just a normal dinosaur. And this guy is stopped, and that's not good, and we need this. And that's actually this guy, right? You're dropping off? He is dropping off. Maybe we need better transport. I mean, it kind of looks like it's going to be almost exactly perfectly full. So if we ever make it any faster, then yes. All right, we're going to let that go. What did we just do here? No, we're not done. We're not quite done yet. We have to get a thing over. And we make our thing around here, right? I could have sworn we did the thing here. Okay, we got to pull this up. Oh, all of these actually. Moving right along. This probably should be next. Yeah, for the cryostat. Maybe not today. As we start on tomorrow. We do fans right here. I can do that. But where do we make that thing? I know I made that thing around here. Alright, what's it called? I know I've done this. HTS coil. Why can I not see you? Oh. Because I'm just blind. Okay, got it. Acknowledged. So right there, and we have to pull them over. Let's come. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go do it. It's going to be super simple, right? What we want is this, and you get straightened out, quite literally. And we have a nice, polite jump, and a nice, polite jump, and it looks good, and it feels good. It feels good to look good. Where are we? We are almost there, and we have to navigate this space, which I will do. And we have to end up right here. Okay. Oh no. No. Why is no one arriving? I feel like they should arrive. Oh, I just was faster than that. Kind of wasn't expecting that. And then we get the rotor, or the coil. Less than 50, and shovel it in, friends. There. Alright, so this guy will be back fairly shortly. This guy will... He's waiting on ridiculous alloy. And ridiculous alloy is being made. Oh, I can upgrade all of these. That's probably necessary, isn't it? Let's go do that. See how many smelters we have. Is this tech going again? Oh, nice. I did nothing to deserve that, and then it happened. In fact, I'm way off base. So hopefully that gets woken up. And I'll use this to get more tech, right? It's the cycle. Mark III buildings being deployed. Excellent to see. Now the problem is we're not making tech right now. And the other problem is this is just gonna be a problem. Can't be prodded. Can be sped though. Alright, so we're making one every 0.15 second. And now it is just A 50% buff, essentially. All right. Who's going to say no to that? Oh, am I going to be one short? No, I have enough. All right, we're at our limit, and we can be sped if we want to. And the problem is transport. The problem is transport. I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, the good news is we don't have to think about it right now. I think I'm going to build one more piece of the factory, and I think that's just going to be fans. And then... oh, we can check this off. Almost. Almost. Almost on one screen. We're going to get there. We will. We will. There's been a lot of progress in the last few days. All right, you guys, come with me. We're going to stick this right here. It needs more of these than the other one. So, I guess we just do this, right? It's kind of the same pattern. Like you're right here somewhere. Here, no, we can even do more than that. So it's like this. Like that. And it's going to be, oh, excuse me. It's going to be a little different, of course. Actually, let's just copy all of this. Because I think they're the same size, right? So something like this, and just line it directly up. If it's not the same size, I'm going to be... yeah, it's the exact same footprint. Okay. So this is just going to be real easy to slap in. Oh, I suppose you're not going to need... here, maybe this center belt will get redone. I'm going to need more automated... no, I'm not. I have this one right there. I'm going to have exactly enough automated factories. This is just fans going over here. So I should pull this tighter in the middle to leave logistic space on the bottom. Because I'm going to have to route stuff around. Like that's appropriate. Oh, speaking of things being destroyed, I should probably push all this forward too. No, we're at this stage. Alright, this should come down right here. We leave this as per our tradition. And I guess you will come down. And as per tradition. Right there. Okay, and we'll just continue doing this. Already creeping towards the edge. We're going to have to take more. Like, this will happen eventually. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm making fans. I'm pulling up all of these pipes right here because they're not necessary. Is this too much? Yes, 100%. We are definitely in the realm of overkill. Pity upon my UPS, but it's how we do it. So is there anything else here? Oh, I'm going to have to be really careful about my speed module. So it's going to be something like that. You're going to be a 3, 3, a 5, 2. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So enough. Almost certainly, right? There we go. Look, we're making stators. So what's the banner for this? Is it YBCO Monocrystal? Even though that's not really the most impressive thing I've done. Oh, this guy's on the way. Nice. And you still in line. Yeah, I don't think I make enough magnets. Like not even close to enough magnets. But I can't consider expanding that until we make enough fuel rods. So we're already just not here. I think I should be making these on site where graphite is, by the giant graphite maker. Prove me wrong, right? Oh, and this is just stopped because lead containers aren't here. So this is the real surface of our problem at the moment, and that's all stuck up waiting for lead Timmy. And lead Timmy here is waiting on just Timmy oxide. Ooh, this is not a problem. This is not something I want to see. And why are we stuck? We have no Timmy to put in anywhere. You are stuck right here. There's no fish oil. Oh, I do not believe. I don't believe. I do not believe that we don't have enough fish oil. It's going to take so... What has happened here? Oh. I guess I should believe. And all of this is going... Are like all the eggs heading out or something? No lamp. Ah. Yes. The lamp situation. Do we just need more lamp? Yeah, we need more of these guys. We need to add in more glassworks. Alright, we'll do that before the end. Like the factory sickness, the new tech sickness that is going to hit after I hit the next level, it's going to be obscene. Is that correct? No, that is nowhere near correct. What am I doing? Right there. I should send this whale out. Right? Right there. Okay, what are we doing? We are going to build a fan. This is kind of dangerous because it uses electric engine units. And electric engine units are kind of expensive. And this is the first electric engine. This is the first other draw on it. We've put in since lab equipment. 20 small parts, 10 iron plate. And I'm kind of worried about it. So our number is going to be what? I'm worried. I am quite worried about this. That we might not have enough to supply everything, and it's going to cripple the factory. That's the problem in having non-local production and pooling everything together. When it gets slow, everything breaks. At least that's noticeable. See, this guy is... This is making 1 a second when it goes. I'm not sure it's constantly going. Like, this guy needs more throughput. 100%. Alright, I need more whales, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go get some more whales. Let's go help out the engine maker. Because that's definitely something that needs to happen. Body line. And then that should be more or less perfect timing to end the episode. I was going to do something aside from this, though. It had to involve Timmy. I remember that. We don't have enough fish oil. No. Lamp. Yes. I want to build more lamp. I don't have enough lamp. There's a lamp-related issue in my world. First, toss you down. Second, go up to electric engine. 2, go to this guy. 3, copy this guy. 4, kind of flop it around a little bit. 5, and then 6. All right. That guy will go help. What's our number? Our number is that's a half, and these are double. So it's 10, 20, 21, 23. So 9,000 divided by 23 is a really bad number. I guess we just do this then. So it's going to be 300 with extra. Kind of wish it wasn't like that. How many iron plate is it? 10? Yeah. And then like 500 of you. So that's 600. It's a really sparse whale. I could probably have done this better. Nah, we're going with it. Because these two are over half full, 2/3 full, and then that's a whole row, and then that's not. I don't know. Okay, just don't stress about it. Instead of stressing about it, I want to go move faster. You want iron plate. I can get you the iron plate right here. Right there, iron plate 3,000. You get the small parts. This is very primitive. I mean, I suppose part of it has to be to put stress on the system. It's stressing all parts of the system, you know? It's not just only putting load on the high end. It's requiring more of everything. And right here, circuit condition, comparator equals go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bup, 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 bup. 500. And 300. Okay, good. And you, sir, are on your way. And fans are used in nothing but this. Okay, so this is really overkill what I'm doing. But we understood that, right? We understood that that's exactly what happens here. You go there. You go there. One should not expect anything less than the fine gaming experience you get on this channel. Right there. And that's just it, right? There are no more considerations here. It's going to make fans. And then we'll use the fans. Oh, this delivered. That's good. We got the ridiculous alloy we need. We still don't have any of this. And that's just magnets are an enormous problem. I have put in a lot of demand on magnets lately. And I have to answer for that. So magnets are ultimately lead containers. That is the true form of the magnet. So what I need is to boost this. And to boost this, this has to deliver. And to boost this, Timmy has to be done. And Timmy is fish oil, and fish oil is lamp. Once again, it comes down to lamp. I need... Okay, first off, I need to take a victory lap. Fan. Taking together. It's taken me all this time in order to make a fan. Almost there. Next episode where I really get to work on things, certainly. So what I need is I need 2 glassworks, please. Exactly 2. Then we're going to make more fans down the casting area. And I might have to double transport, right? You are right there. You have 3 liquids in. That's kind of more than 4 liquids in, actually. If you want to know the truth about it. So right there. How am I going to make this work? Oh, and we're doing this weird thing. Alright, I guess it's a base tradition by now then, right? I think. What's this doing here? Oh, okay. I see what that's doing there. Alright, I'm just going to leave it like that. I like it that way. It's how the design was supposed to be. And then you guys come up. Good. Over. And then, not really sure. We need both of these guys, but down they go. Leaving only liquids. Yes? Why aren't you loading in? There we go. Alright, so liquids. First, we want to power this somehow. Presumably, right? Don't leave that. And now iron should come in on this side. Ultimately, all of my problems are just from insufficient illumination. And then we need to get the glass in, which we can just do this for, right? Okay, maybe not exactly that. Maybe we should do something a little more intelligent. And now Cooper. Which I guess goes like this. Actually, there you go. Alright. So now we have doubled lamp production. And we should probably feel good about this, right? Well, we're not stopping here, boys. First off, we're going to be efficient about things. Second off, we're going to probably move a little faster. We want this. Like a 5-3, I guess. This is going to ruin everything. Oh, yeah. Not enough fuel, I bet. Why are we out of glass? Alright, this is not how these things should be. You should definitely be something like that. No. Guess this has to be really light. Alright, and it's going a little faster. I saw for a second, though, that we didn't have enough glass, and I really don't like seeing that because I've tied glass production to fuel rods, which I'm beginning to think was not the most intelligent maneuver because now we're out. Okay, not quite out. We have 3 running. And that, admittedly, is a lot of molten glass a second. Enough? No. So, I guess what I have to do is smelt all these overflow. That's what has to happen. I have to grab all this and put it right here. And then, here, let's write that down for tomorrow. Glass retreat. And that's the word for what we're doing. We are retreating. Okay, that's fine. This was probably a mistake. It was definitely a mistake to switch over to it entirely because we can't support the... I was lulled into complacency by being full up on fuel rods for so long, and now we're just stuck. We are stuck hard. Alright. We need double transport, right? Maybe? Well, okay, it's hard to say. Yes, we are going to double transport. Because glass is a problem. Again, when we came into the beginning of this episode, glass was a problem. When we left this episode, glass was also a problem. So, have we actually made progress? I think there is a very strong case to say no, we have not. And then we're out of tech again, and yeah, that's just how it is. Good, I suppose. Alright. I am done. This is a reasonable time to end up. And I think there's just nothing more to look at. Tomorrow I have to deal with glass in order to get fish going again. Are we going full spectrum fish yet? No, we need more lamp. And lamp is coming. We believe in lamp. We love lamp. How we doing? Still no superfish. Still no glory. How's Zillifo doing over here? We have not that many, honestly. Okay. Noted. And if we go over here and look at Grod, did we finally hit it? No. It's going to make me wait now. And over here. This is stuck. Probably because of lamp again. Yeah, it's all lamp. So the factory is just... It's fuel rods. I shouldn't use fuel rods for this, but I should keep it online to use it when fuel rods are available. And the situation is naturally going to resolve itself because the sugar cubes are filled up for right now. Though there's going to be times when that is of no avail. I think I've been foolish this episode. That's okay. I've been foolish before. Where is lead container? It's right around here. It's a distinctive stripe on the bottom. Oh, I've been sitting in this chair too long. Back is starting to complain at me. I don't see you. Why are you not popping up? No, it's right there. I guess I was looking for something different then. That explains it. Alright, and you're waiting for this. And this is still waiting for this. And this is waiting for this. And this is waiting for that. So the factory is just not working well. This is, again, just new tech sickness. And that is fish oil, and that is not being made. And that is waiting for fish to get online. Because no other lubricant in the entire world works here. You got to have those vitamins. If it doesn't, you cannot have antimony without vitamins. It is true. Well, it's starting to go. And fish is lamp, and lamp is glass. And glass is a struggle. So it's kind of a circle, right? Fuel rods are lead container. Lead container is lead-timmy alloy. Lead-timmy alloy is antimony. Antimony is fish oil. Fish oil is lamps. Lamps are glass. Glass is fuel rods. So there is, well, no doubt this is a virtuous positive loop. I am not prepared to support this. I have to roll back on glass or find another way to do it. I wonder if this is actually good. This is 2 glass. So it's just say 6 molten glass per lamp. And then this is 2 glass. And a glass is what now? 6. A little more than 6. So this is only a little more efficient. Just a little, a teensy bit more. Great, I suppose. All right, I'm not gonna scream and cry about it. I, however, am gonna recap. We'll talk about our victories of this day. We have gotten ahead of ourselves. It's true. We've caused ourselves problems. It's true. We are right there, I think. And now we need a screenshot. Oh, one of the projects I got to put on my list is the next time-lapse video. I still haven't even started on that. I guess that happens after Mark 1 of my hidden light switch project. Okay, I think so. What am I doing? What have I done? We researched glass from fuel rods, put in glass from fuel rods, immediately regretted putting in glass from fuel rods. It has to be a optional extra sort of thing. So we're gonna first thing we do tomorrow is to put back in just sodium carbonate and the sugar cubes to make glass, because this is not working out for us. We have huge resource loops right here in which we do not have enough resources to run them constantly. That's a problem. I'm working on it. What else? We didn't have a lot of chores to do. We just kind of did some stuff in here and there. Oh, we put more prod on niobium and got niobium complex out of the way as a bottleneck. And that was all lamp. It all comes down to lamp. The factory needs lamp. I have doubled and then 50%ed, so probably tripled lamp production, but now we don't have the glass, so the world is not working out as I might wish it. But anyway, I shoved all those thoughts out of my head, and we did a great deal of paving. We put in 36 more city blocks, which is pretty impressive all on its own, then immediately started consuming them. We built, I don't think we did diamagnetic material last time. This time we did supermagnetic rotor, supermagnetic stator, YBCO crystal, and also fans. So 4 separate parts of the claw pole superconducting engine. And we only have 4 more to go, but it's actually 6 things. So if I just bowl through it next episode, I'll be able to get all the way done. But I'm not going to do that. It's probably going to be 2 episodes until we have that. And then we can start making antelope areas. And that's quite important. I go back and forth whether or not I put antelopes here or not, because they don't get bred like normal things. They're more like something that are made or, gated into this world, if you want to be completely accurate about it. But yeah, things aren't going well. The bottom has fallen out. And what's happened is, like I said, I've been building on the high end, and suddenly there's a huge need for magnets, essentially, which is putting a huge need for fuel rods, and the fact that molybdenum was out does not help the situation. So it's just factory stuff. I need to build more factory. The solution, I believe, might be to build more factory. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Bye, 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 bye.